Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day, honey. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day, honey.
And good morning, everybody. Friday. Welcome to Hijinks in the morning. I'm Nikki Colon, and I'm your host. I barely made it, but I'm here. Let's bring on Enzo. Oh my gosh, he came prepared for Halloween. Look at that scary mask. But it kind of looks funny with your head popping up off there.
Yeah, my giant forehead coming out. It looks way better when you have like a black hoodie on.
Yeah.
That's when it really works.
So how are you?
That's what I can say. I'm doing great. I'm doing my thing, doing a little car shopping lately. I might go out later tonight and buy
Nice. That is so good.
How about you? What have you been up to?
Sleeping.
I know. I had to send out a distress signal earlier.
Yeah. I was running a little bit late today. A lot late. I forgot it was Friday. I totally forgot it was Friday. I get a text. God, when did you text? Like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
About right.
Wait, what did you exactly say? You said
wake up.
You said wake up. Yeah, you said wake up, and I was like, oh crap. It was the first thing. I was like, I forgot. I run to the computer, I'm turning things on because I have so much stuff. I got to turn it all on, and it takes time, and then I have to start up the engine for my microphone, and you can't just get on like that, okay? On my system, you can't. But I made it. I threw on a little bit of eyeliner and some lipstick. I thought that'll be it. My hair, just stay okay.
Yeah, it looks great. You look fantastic.
It'll be okay. It's only a couple hours.
I know. I'm sure if I had to mess with makeup and stuff like that, I couldn't jump on as quickly as I do.
I thought, I can always
that emergency. Hey, can you be like my guest or co-host or something? Because my other guy crapped out in the last second. Whoever their guest was.
Right. Well, I thought, because I went running to the bathroom to look at the damage, to see if I could go on, or if I was going to have to just put my profile, my icon up there, for the whole show. I thought, okay, I can work with this.
I forgot to put on my makeup today.
Yep, that's what it was going to be. And I thought, no, I can work with it. I can work with it. I didn't have bedhead. Thank God for one day. I didn't, so everything, I must have just really, I feel like I slept really good last night. But anyway, we made it. We made it. We're here. I don't even know. We got about 8 people watching. Let's see who we've got in the house. Jen. Hey, Jen. Sandra. And we've got Nikki. I'll be working late Sunday. Oh, Sunday's the big show. Sunday's Squatchoween special. So we'll be having shenanigans on Sunday afternoon. I hope you all can be there. It should be a lot of fun. We'll be putting out invites today for everybody because you need a costume to be able to get on the show, just so you know. Okay? That's the only requirement for Sunday Fun Day. Squatchoween. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Your roommate's gonna leave ya. 2 jobs. Ugh. That's gonna put a damper in the squatching.
Yeesh.
So, Rod Dupree, good morning. Good morning from Loveland, Colorado. 25 degrees. Ooh, I don't even know what it is here today.
It's
been in
chilly this morning.
It was 80 yesterday. Let's see what
yesterday it was about 85. Right now it's 47 where I am, and they're calling for a chance of snowy mix over the weekend.
Ooh, the snow's coming.
Yep.
Yucky. Well, now it's thinking. 57. Right now it's 57 over here. So not too bad. Let's see who else we've got. Did I say Sandra? Yeah, Sandra. Oh, Jay. Hey, Jay. Don't forget about Sunday. I'll be sending you an invite. Get your costumes ready for you and Monda to come on the show. Danny Staten, do you want an invite? I see I only have, how many people? I think I can have 10 in total on this platform, on this one that I got. So you gotta be one of the lucky ones to get an invite. First come, first serve. I'm sure people will be floating in and out of the show, so should be able to get on it.
You're gonna have like a little doorbell sound, so it's like, oh, we got trick or treaters.
I hear a bell. I don't know if anybody else hears when somebody comes in, but I have a bell. It does go off to let me know. But I can definitely put a new sign that. Let me write that down. If I don't write it down, it just doesn't happen.
Have like an audio cue kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Ding dong. Oh, we got trick or treaters. You bring them up. It's like, hey, it's whoever.
Trick or treat. Doorbell. I mean, I have doorbells and stuff, but if I can get it all in one button, would be better for me.
You can even show like the front door, like pops up when the doorbell rings.
I do. I have a scary door, but I added it because I worked. You guys don't even know how much I work for these shows. I worked all night. It was like 1 o'clock when I did go to bed, making stuff for Sunday's show. I mean, I have a brand new intro for the Halloween show, and it's kind of scary. And I mean, voiceover, everything. I did all kinds of crap for this. It's gonna be a fun show. I got trivia and scavenger hunts and short story, scary short story thing that's gonna happen, and a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a costume contest, see who has the best costume. We might do a little random tarot. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a fun night, for sure. You look like not Roscoe Pico Train. What's the one from Bandit? From Bandit.
Sheriff Buford T. Justice. Yeah. Daddy, my hat fell off. I wish your damn head was in it.
Yeah, that one.
Jackie Gleason was fantastic in that.
Man, he was fun. Ow. I loved that. I loved all those shows. So good to see everybody, and I hope to see you guys on Sunday. Again, lots of stuff. I have already amassed a pile of work here
Ooh.
for Sunday, so it's going to be a good one. And I'm already getting excited about it. I got to get my costumes organized. I will have a couple of costume changes, but it's not going to be like normal. Last year, I had over 20 costume changes in 2 hours, and it was a little bit too much. I didn't get to, enjoy the show as much with all my costume changes. If you had two little things, it would be hilarious. Oh,
It's
I moved.
my tinfoil hat.
I lost my camera again. Yep, your tinfoil hat. So anyway, what's on the agenda for today? For today, I don't know. I just showed up to work.
Just booted the computer up 10 minutes ago. So
I didn't get anything ready. So let's see. There was something I wanted to show that I can't wait to go see.
oh.
And this is, let me enlarge.
I
This
even have
is-
that myself.
Do you do? The Las Vegas Sphere is opened and it looks so amazing. I cannot wait to go and check this out. Look at that.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could get up that close and actually like have a show as part of it. Are they inside the sphere?
Yes,
when this
they
is
are
happening?
inside the sphere. And they actually put out all kinds of warnings if you have any kind of epilepsy or anything where flashing lights disturbs you, vertigo, they tell you not to go because, they make images that make you seem like you're getting boxed in. Like, look at that. Look, the ceiling, like just coming down on you.
Dropping down on you.
God, just
this like right there where the bottom drops out when it goes over the edge of that.
Yeah.
I know if I was in the audience, I'd be like,
I think it looks amazing. I can't wait to go do that. Now, right now, I think U2 is the band that's playing in there. I think they have a, what do they call it when residency right now in there. But there is another show that does that you can purchase. It's called, oh crap, see, I'm just not ready for it today.
Coffee is not kicked in.
No, but that was like 2 hours ago. I told you I was just like I was not tracking the show today at all.
Disturbed the couch potato.
Yeah. All I was thinking about was having to go outside and start putting up all my Halloween. So that I finally got a hold of the show for Sunday. I'm finally on a good roll. But anyway, there is a show you can purchase aside from a concert being in there. So, but I don't know. It looks awesome. I can't wait to do it. I hear you can walk to it from the Venetian. But if you go to park, it's like $47 to park.
Oh yeah, parking in Vegas is stupid.
Yeah, it is. It is ridiculous for sure. But it looks amazing. When my daughter turned 21, I took her to Vegas and I took her downtown. That was one of my things I wanted her to do, was to see the downtown experience, and look at the what's it called? Fremont experience.
Oh, Fremont Street, yeah.
Yeah, and because it's really changed from when I first was 21 to now. It was just downtown. Now it's the whole experience thing, and she loved it. She loved that part. It just so happens we were there on a weekend that had 80s weekend, so it was so fun. They had bands on every corner, and It was really fun. I was walking around and
It
checking
is
out
pretty
the town.
cool, but it's certainly one of those things that it drained. Because last time I was in Vegas a year plus ago, I stayed at the Golden Nugget right down on Fremont
Right there.
Street,
Mm-hmm.
and it is so loud all the time because there's
Yeah.
always a band just down the street
Mm-hmm.
from there, and it's so loud you can hear. I was on the opposite side of the hotel from where the band was, and I could still hear it.
Yeah. It's busy down there, and it you really got to watch out, because there's a lot of scamming going on and
Oh,
pickpocketing and craziness. Um, I accidentally ran into somebody and I thought the girl was going to kick my ass. She just was not happy I ran into her. But I was looking up, at what was going on up on the ceiling, and I practically ran over this chick. But anyway, it's fun. So there's new things happening in Vegas.
oh yeah.
And it sucks, though. You're right. The traffic, the getting to the last concert we went to was there at the stadium at what is that stadium? It's the
Yeah,
no, I
the
can't remember the name of it. It's right there.
Golden Knights or something. The hell is it called? I don't remember either.
Anyway, it's easy to get there. You just take a cab and they drop you off in the front. But to get back home, get back to your hotel after a concert, oh, good Lord. That was the worst experience of my life. My husband didn't want to wait. He didn't want to call for Uber because they said there was an hour wait time. Well, we ended up walking for 2 hours anyway. And I had my cane at that time because I had injured my knee. So it wasn't a great experience leaving there. It was the best concert I've ever been to, but it was extremely difficult to get out of the concert afterwards. And
I'll bet.
I don't want to do that again, for sure. Okay, what else do I got? What else do I got this morning? I have like a frog in my throat. I probably need another cup of coffee.
You got the whole swamp in there.
What is this? What did I save? Oh, I had something saved from before, and that was celebrities with surprising college degrees. And I thought, oh, well, some of them were really, really crazy. Natalie Portman here says that she has a bachelor's in psychology. That's not crazy. Allison Williams is a Yale graduate. What is she? Decision. That doesn't say what. Musical as a freshman. She's probably some kind of art student. What do you call it? Oh, English and archaeology.
Wow, that's pretty diverse.
Yeah. Sacha Baron Cohen. What?
I was just wondering what that process was of when you're taking your classes. Yes, English. I'm gonna, all that stuff. Screw it. I'm going to Hollywood.
Somebody she was discovered. She was probably discovered somewhere drinking a cup of coffee. Here's my card. Come read for us or whatever. Right? I don't know. How do most get started? They either are working their asses off by going to every audition possible and hoping to get, called back, or they're just freaking discovered and they make it. I don't know, but it's a rough life for those starting out acting, especially now. Oof. Probably a lot of starving actors out there.
Yeah, they're still on strike, I guess. The writers settled their thing a few weeks ago, but of course, they started the strike, and then the actors union joined them. And the writers got their deal and they're happy with it, and so they're back to work. And now the actors are still on strike, and they put out some ridiculous proposal the other day at one of their meetings. It was one of those okay, we like this, you know, the people on the other side of their table was like, okay, good, we'll go with this, then we'll end. It's like, oh, one last thing, we'd like to add 60 cents to every actor in the film for every subscriber to your streaming platforms. It's like, what? Not even like how many views or anything. It's every subscription. If one of their movies is on a Disney Plus or HBO or whatever, they're asking 60 cents for each subscriber they have that their show just happens to be. And they were like, no, we're not doing. Oh, we think it's like we'll talk again later. Bye. It was like, wait a minute. That was really crazy to pull that one out at the last minute.
Wow. That's so crazy.
But, and of course, along with that, you know, with the actors still closed up, no TV shows or movies are still being produced because, you know, they can do writing for it now, but they can't actually make anything. And that they still have that thing where no red carpet appearances by any of the actors or actresses, stuff like that. So, you know, they got movies coming out here in the next several months, and no, it'll just open and that'll be it. No fanfare, no award shows. They even put out a thing. The Actors Union put out a thing a couple of days ago. They retracted it because it was so ridiculous, reminding all the people that are on strike, all the actors that are still on strike, that it's against union rules and part of the strike that they can't dress up as movie characters for Halloween.
What? Oh my God.
It was like, and that's what everyone said. They're like, what?
How does that make sense? That's
I don't know, because you know, half of the girls that are going to be going out this, you know, here next week for Halloween, or it's probably going to be this weekend. This weekend is probably when all the big parties are going to be. Is you know, half of all women are going to be Barbie this year.
Oh gosh.
They're like, no, crazy. You can't do that. They've since retracted. It's like, okay, maybe you can do what you like. But
that's you mean they meant that for everybody? You can't.
Everyone that was on, all the actors and actresses that were in the union that were on strike. They said, hey,
that's still
none of you can go dress.
Yeah,
it's so stupid.
I don't know what. I mean, I know they all signed the contracts and all that stuff, but I think it's pretty ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, I know they deserve money, but I don't even want to go there because I don't know what they make. I don't know what they want to make and what would be realistic. Are they making just pennies, you know, or are they bringing in $30,000 a year for
I would imagine the vast majority of actors and stuff that are part of the union are like, you know, day worker kind of, you know, the people you see like eating in the restaurant behind the main characters, that kind of stuff. Those are still actors and they still get paid. They're obviously not, you know, the headliner. They're not making the money that, you know, the people that we're looking at on screen now are making. But that's going to be the majority of the people. So I can kind of get some quibbling from them. And it's not like the giant stars are demanding more money. There's actually some of them that are like, can we like pay for something to get this back on the show, back on the road? I want to go back to work. Because a lot of them have their own projects, you know, the really big stars that they're incorporated with that can't go anywhere as long as these strikes go on. So they're losing money just like, you know, the big companies are.
Right. There's a lot of behind the scene actors who are walking by, go back and forth, changing, you know, it's the same person and they just throw a different jacket on them. I've noticed that in a couple of like
I'm not the same person.
Right. Law and Order used to do that a lot. It was the same person walking in the background if you noticed. If you took a notice. But they're out of work. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they have bills to pay, and rent's not cheap these days. That's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But look at what is Sasha Cohen here? He says here, and he plays an uneducated guy on a lot of his Borat type stuff, but the most prestigious college in England, Christ's College, Cambridge. He graduated with an upper second class degree in history, while upper second class degree. That must be an English thing. While being a part of University Dramatic Society. So history. He was a big history guy. But what do you do with that other than teach?
Once
you learn that,
yeah, it's how is that useful to what is your job now other than teach someone else what you just learned?
Right. That's about the only thing you can do with that. Yeah, unless you get a job at like one of the big museums as a curator or something like that, and then you need something else to go with that. I don't know. Maybe a librarian would also be good with that.
I guess.
Library
researcher
sciences.
sometime.
I don't know. Will Ferrell has a bachelor's in sports information.
Let's be honest. What the hell is sports information? That's the degree. Like you've got like a superstar like football guy for your team that is dumber than dirt. Yeah, he's majored in sports information. You see, that's why he's so good on the field. It's an easy class that the ops that takes up the entire front line because he's so big can get because it's easy.
He went to USC, University of Southern Cal, Bachelor's of Arts in Sports Information. 2017, he received an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree. So that means they just invited him and gave him a degree for no reason.
Yeah.
That's what that means. I think that's a cop-out. I don't know why that happens either. What's her name again? Mayim?
I have no idea.
Mayim Bielak. She used to be Blossom. She was the young gal on Blossom. And she was also on The Big Bang Theory, which she's hilarious on. But she actually has her PhD in neuroscience. She's really a smart gal.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's super weird.
I think she's wearing a map of the brain on her.
Yeah. She has a lot of weird theories about child rearing, and she's just weird. Yeah, she has a bunch of that type of stuff. I think her thing is that you just leave them alone and let them do whatever they want to. That's her theory. But it's so weird. Ashton Kutcher has a bachelor's in biochemical engineering.
I'll bet he does.
You don't believe that?
No, I mean, he's probably brewing up all kinds of stuff for himself.
He went to University of Iowa. He earned his biochemical engineering. And he wanted to find a cure for his brother's heart disease.
Huh. Noble goal.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe I can do better by making Dude, Where's My Car?
He's a funny guy. I like his stuff. I like all his rom-coms. I love all his rom-coms. They're really great. David Duchovny has a master's degree from Yale.
Wow.
And it is in what? He has a BA in English literature from Princeton, a master's from Yale, screenwriter, blah, blah. And
Wow.
he dropped his PhD to act full time. So, did he get a PhD or what? It says no, he didn't. He just has his master's, but it's in acting and screenwriting and stuff.
And that makes sense.
English literature and stuff like that. Yeah, right. But those are two pretty, prestigious places, Princeton and
Yeah,
Yale.
it is.
Dang, that looks good on a resume. Let me tell you, Carrie Underwood has a degree in mass communications. Oklahoma. Looks like she got it in Oklahoma. At Northeastern State University. It doesn't say.
And again, that makes sense. She knows how to, sell her brand, to sell her
right
stuff. So that makes sense.
Right. For sure. How about Bradley Cooper? Has a bachelor's in English. And he went to school, Georgetown University. Another good one there. He wrote a thesis on Vladimir Nabokov. Boita.
All that to do the voice of a talking raccoon. Isn't that he does? Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. I was just totally impressed with A Star Is Born. I loved that movie.
I heard it was good. I'd seen the original, but I haven't seen the newer one that he was in. I heard it was very good, though.
Yeah. Who did the original? Was that Barbara Streisand?
Chris Christopherson and Barbara Streisand.
Yeah. This is Rebel Wilson, has a law degree.
Wow, I didn't even recognize her.
I know, she's lost so much weight. One of the most popular characters from University of New South Wales. And she graduated from a school of like a Harvard of Australia and law in general.
Very cool.
J.K. Rowling has a degree in French. Why would they put that one in here? Oh my God. I don't think of her as like a major superstar or anything like that.
Certainly not an actor or actress. Because I actually had one that I was going to say for the end. It might, if she's in there for French, the one I have might be in here later. So I'll just see.
James Franco is a PhD student at Yale. What for? What does he call? Master's in Fine Arts.
And again, that makes sense.
Yeah. Crazy. Danae Guria, the bachelor's in social psychology.
Yeah, she's from The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Deny, I think, is how she said it.
Deny. Yep. Okay, Black Panther, Avengers, gotcha. Wakanda. She earned a degree in social psychology while it doesn't. Oh, Minnesota College, McAllister.
How do you go through all of that and then, you know what, this acting thing might pay off. I might get lucky, and they do.
I don't know. I feel like it's just you do a movie and they pay you, right? It's not like a steady paycheck. It's one lump, isn't it?
And that's actually one of the bitches about in the strike that they just had is it's a gig economy in Hollywood. It's whether you're a writer or an actor or any of these things is you got to go out and find that job. You have to sell what you're able to do and all that. And the better that you do, the more you get paid and all that. Right. They're trying to get it to where, like the writers originally are like, well, if I'm like the 8th person in the writing room, I should be making as much as the head writer, that kind of thing. And it's like, got to earn your bones a little bit. There's merit involved in all this and skills.
Yeah. I mean, what do you say to that? You know what you're getting into when you're doing that. You have to.
Right.
You have to know that you have to work hard and go stand in the lines to get your 2 minutes in front of some screen casting person,
Right.
and hope that you're what they're looking for.
To be honest,
maybe.
maybe, and depends on the role and how big it is. But actors and writers are the same way. Is whenever they take a job, they have a contract that they have to agree to between them and whatever the company is that's making the film. If there's something in there they don't want in the contract, you don't sign it. It's your job is only as good as you can negotiate in that contract. So if you have complaints about it, get a better contract. Hold out. If you feel you're worth that money, well, hold out for it. Chances are you're probably never going to get hired again. You have to take those little jobs to get the big jobs, and some people are wanting to skip ahead in the line, thinking they're as good as others that have done it for a while.
So crazy. Brian May has a PhD in astrophysics.
And this is the one I was going to use. And he actually uses it. He is the lead guitarist for Queen. Right. And he actually has worked with NASA many times over the years.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Bachelor's of Science in Physics with honors in the 70s. Went back to school and finished his PhD in astrophysics at Imperial College London. His doctoral thesis was on the motions of interplanetary dust. What?
The article I have here says the New Horizons probe, the one that a few years back that was the first one to take the close-up pictures of Pluto.
Yeah.
He worked directly with NASA there with a lot of the imaging of that, because they had a stereoscopic camera on there so that it looked like it was in 3D, where you've got, it's not like, the red blue kind of stereo vision, like a, 3D movie, but it's similar. And he worked directly with them to help a lot of those first images they got to do all the, figuring out how the imagery would work and how to put it together.
Wow. That's crazy. I don't remember, because I watched the Queen movie, and I don't remember them talking about, well, maybe in the beginning when they first got together. I'm trying to remember the whole storyline, because they go into a little bit of detail about, what they were doing and meeting up and stuff like that. But I don't remember them saying he was so smart.
I guess that his thesis on the dust clouds.
Yeah.
It's 48,000 words.
Holy cow. Wow. Yeah. They're books. Those science theses, they're like major.
Oh, yeah.
They take them sometimes a couple years to complete their doctorates. I've heard of that. Long time. I can't imagine saying the same thing over and over, though. I think they would just be duplicating. Ken Jeong is a doctor of medicine. What?
Really?
No way. Ken Jeong is an actor, medical doctor. Yes, the same guy who jumped naked out of the trunk in Hangover. Graduated in University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill School of Medicine with his MD in 1995. He doesn't practice medicine. He's thrown himself into acting, and honestly, we think he made the right choice. He's a funny guy. He really is.
Yeah.
Wow, he's a doctor.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Lionel Richie has a bachelor's of economics.
Counting all that money he makes. Yeah. Probably would need it.
Hello. You can sing hello to me any
That's right.
day. Oh
Dancing
my
on the
God.
ceiling with all that
I
economic
loved
money.
hello. And where did he get that at? To economics at Tuskegee Institute.
Huh.
Weird Al Yankovic has a bachelor's in architecture.
Say what you want. That's a nice shirt.
I knew it looked familiar. Dang. Polytech State University, California. Bachelor's of architecture. I keep wanting to say agriculture. Let's see. David Spade, bachelor's in business.
Makes sense.
ASU. Nice.
Hey.
Freddie Highmore, bachelor's in Spanish and Arabic.
I'm not familiar with Freddie Highmore.
He played in what was that movie? The Doctor movie. Oh my gosh. Where he was the smart, autistic young kid. Who's a doctor? No, I can't think of it.
I don't know.
Somebody in the chat will know. Good Doctor. Good Doctor. Thank you, Bree.
And Jen's with me. Who?
He was been in a lot of kid movies, early on movies.
Okay.
Spiderwick Chronicles and a bunch of other ones. Julia Stiles graduated from Columbia College. And she did, what did she do? English literature again. Degree in English literature.
Apparently that English literature gets you to be an actor role, I guess.
That's all you can do. is know how to speak. Gene Simmons, a bachelor's in education.
How would you like to have him as a teacher?
Teaches people how to stick his tongue out, how to stick your tongue out really, really
vomit
far.
Blood and how far away to stand from stage explosions.
How to balance on high heels. Oh my God. Their shoes probably weigh like 30 pounds each. They're huge. Taught 6th grade. What? He even taught 6th grade before he became the Demon. He formed KISS in 1970, just after he finished his studies.
Wow.
Richmond College.
And those same 6th graders probably saw him on that TV show they did back in the 70s. Phantom of the Park was what it was. Yeah. Did you see that one? You familiar with that one?
Phantom of the Park.
It was a made-for-TV movie where the guys from KISS, were just themselves in the KISS characters, and they had like superpowers.
Oh my goodness!
It was ridiculous.
Wow! No, I hadn't seen that one. Rooney Mara has a bachelor's in psychology, international social policy, and nonprofits.
International. Wow.
She could work at the UN.
Yeah. What has she been in?
Let's see. New York. Study at New York University. Crazy. Lisa Kudrow, bachelor in biology.
Oh. She's trying to cure the smelly cat.
Biology at Vassar College. She even worked on her father's research team. Oh, so it's in the family.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Eva Longoria has a master's in Chicano studies. I don't know how hard that would be to get a master's in Chicano. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's very difficult to do. But good for her. Texas A&M University. Man, I should have done that. Okay. Gabrielle Union has a bachelor's in sociology.
Huh.
What is she? Who is she? She was on. Doesn't say. Who's she? I don't know who she is. Bree?
Name sounds familiar. No idea
No,
what she's been in.
I don't know what she's been in either. Modeling. She's done modeling and stuff. Gabrielle Union. I hear you clicking away.
Television sitcoms, support roles, teen films. She's All That. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Really? Oh, she was young when she did those.
Bad Boys 2. Bring It On. Yeah.
She's been around. So cool. Wanda Sykes, bachelor's
She's
in marketing.
50. She doesn't look 50.
Really nice. She looks very young. If that's what she looks like now.
Huh.
Oh, Wanda Sykes has a bachelor's in marketing. She used her degree to land a job at NSA as a contract specialist. Hampton University. She tried comedy and found out she was funny. And that's when she became a comedian. So, wow. From the NSA to
all of these, I mean, it's certainly
see.
paid off for all of these people because, you know, they're famous. We've heard of these people.
Right.
That's a really a big leap of faith to go from, you know, doctorate type degrees and master's type degrees in various things to like, you know what, maybe I could go play pretend in front of a camera for a few times and see what that does.
See if that's worth it.
And apparently, you know, for them it did. It's like how many people, because it's rare to become like the big superstar, of course. Because, you know, you've seen the films of you know, the people that are on strike. They're all actors and stuff. You don't know who any of them are.
Yeah. You're right, Jen. This is exactly what it is because I just barely made it this morning. What are we doing? I don't know. Ready? Let's just do it.
Turn it on. Let's go. Fire it up.
We're going to go. Yeah, that's what today is. It's okay. We're doing fine. Chris Martin has a degree in Latin and Greek.
I didn't know they still offered Latin as a thing anymore.
So what would you use that for? Okay, you learned it. Now,
I mean, I would only imagine going through like ancient manuscripts, you know, to, you know, translation. I would think.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be. That's the only
reading, you know, 500-year-old.
You know, is there going to be that many jobs doing that? Really? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it would be a big thing.
Screw it. I'm going to go become a rock star and wear a floppy hat.
It works for him. It worked for him. Ron Jeremy has a master's in special education. And actually, I did know that because he was on some show, late night talk show that they brought that up. And that would scare the heck out of me. There's no way.
Could you imagine?
Ugh. Oof. This creepy. Yeah, I could not. I can't even look at him. Ew, get him off. But he's an adult film performer. For those of you who don't know who Ron Jeremy is, he was making much money as a teacher, so wasn't making much money. So he decided to go into adult films, and yeah, that's what he decided to do. Rowan Atkin has a master. What, my dog? I know, we're almost done. Can you give me like 5-10 minutes and then I'll take you out? I will, I promise. Okay. Electrical engineering. That's Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
He is a Master's of Science in Electrical Engineering from the Queen's College, Oxford. Yeah, you have to wait. It's not going to let me wait. John Cleese has a bachelor's in law. Another law.
Oh, wow. I'm glad that he decided not to pursue that because, man, is he funny.
Monty Python. Cambridge, bachelor's in law. Graham Chapman took comedy fish out of water. Nobody expects a sudden career shift like that.
Nobody expects a sudden career shift. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Very, very special education. Bree says very, very special education.
Yeah.
The kind that needs lubricant and an open mind. Oh, God. That's funny. That was funny. I heard that music. I heard that. I was gonna do something else. I was gonna do this music. Where is it? Shit, now I can't find it. Okay, wait, I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, we talked about Mr. Bean, John Cleese, Vinny Guadagnino, a bachelor's in political science.
No idea who this is.
Who is he? Who is this?
That last line.
What? Oh. What here? Masters in womanry.
He also says that he has a master's in womanry.
Women. Oh, freaking YouTube just gave me a copyright for my own video. Oh, sorry, Danny.
What?
No.
Did it have music in it or something?
I don't know. Well, he always plays stuff, but when it hits you for playing your own stuff, then that's wrong. I don't know who this guy is, but he's got a bachelor's of arts in political science from Staten Island. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a bachelor's in international business and economics, which probably helped him being...
He wasn't that great of a governor. I don't think it helped him that much.
Well, he got it. he got it. So, where from? From University of Wisconsin Superior.
What?
Yeah.
Really? That wasn't like some honorary thing they just gave him. It was like...
Like, when did they have time to do that? Hugh Laurie has a bachelor's in anthropology and archaeology. He looks like he would fit in that. Perfect. He looks like a skeleton. Like he would dig himself up.
Yep. Looks like he'd be in some finely manicured pit picking up a bone, examining it.
Yeah, he does. Give him that hat, that
little pith helmet.
Yeah, that. Oh man. Although I like him. I like this guy. Bachelor's degree, archaeology, it doesn't say. Okay, that's it. Aziz Ansari has a bachelor's in marketing. Who's this guy? Parks and Rec. NYU, looks like.
Yeah, he was a comedian. He got mixed up in a
scandal,
sort of a sexual assault type scandal that it turned out was all lies. So,
oh really?
It was exaggerated. Basically, he went on a bad date with a girl, and it was right when all the Me Too stuff was happening a few years ago, and this girl thought she could get some clout off of it after a bad date with him. So he kind of got dragged through the mud for that.
Huh. J. Cole has a bachelor's in communications. Who's this guy? I don't know.
See, a lot of these actually make a lot of
Jay-Z.
sense.
Oh, J. Cole is the rapper Jay-Z signed first to the label of Rock Nation. Jermaine Cole. University of New York. Communications with minoring in business. Kourtney Kardashian has a bachelor's in theater arts. Huh. Okay. I don't watch the Kardashians or anything dealing with the Kardashians.
I'm only familiar with the Kardashians from Deep Space Nine. Sorry, Star Trek reference. That's a little early for that.
Yeah. I can't stand watching any of them. So I don't find them interesting at all. Yeah. So I don't know much about them.
I don't either.
Care to. Ben McKenzie has a bachelor's in economics and foreign affairs. And this guy is from Gotham and OC. University of Virginia. Economics and foreign affairs. John Legend has a bachelor's in English. Oh, he's not wearing socks. I can't stand men who dress up in a nice suit and then they don't freaking wear any socks. What? That is not, to me, that is not a great statement. Great. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you can go around with no socks when you're dressed up?
Not when you're dressed up. I mean, and it's always like, those are obviously very fancy, nice leather shoes that he's wearing.
Right. And they look totally ridiculous.
It looks silly.
Come on. It looks ridiculous, but it's the trend. It is a total trend thing for these men to buy these expensive tailor-fit suits that taper. Okay, they're kind of tapered, and no socks. Gucci shoes, no socks.
And almost like a high water,
yes, very high water. They sit down and they freaking end up with
it's halfway up their shin.
Yeah, right. Way up, It looks ridiculous. I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've seen.
Even with like sports and workout gear that you buy nowadays, it's the sock is like minimalist. It's always like those super no-see type socks.
Yeah.
That it looks like they're not wearing it. It's possible. Yeah, he might have some kind of thing like that on, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah. But, he could have those no-see socks. I need to see socks. I need to see some dress socks when you're wearing a suit. It's just so unmasculine to me.
Right.
I expect to see that. And yeah.
Now, if he was wearing like freshly bleached out white tube sock kind of things where it was just brilliant white, you'd be saying the opposite of
I would be saying, what the hell? Somebody teach this man how to dress. Because there's one extreme to the other extreme, of course.
Blues Brothers style.
Just some black socks, dude. That's all.
Yeah.
Some nice trousers.
Those and after being in those very nice leather shoes, just gotta smell bad.
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be bad.
That's like permanent in that shoe now.
I just don't get it. I don't. Does any women out there, do you get that? You like that? Maybe there's women who think that's sexy. I don't know. I'm not one of them. I'm not. I'm pretty. I have to say, I did change my husband's way of dressing because, over time. When we met,
you would never let him wear this. That's for sure.
The suit, not bad suit, but yeah, he's gotta have the socks. But he used to wear, when I first met him in the military in the 2000s, right, early 2000, 1996, 2007 is when we first started dating. The PT gear, some of it was like really weird, and he had these short gray PT shorts, and they were pretty short. Okay, I thought he looked so ridiculous in these things.
Like 70s basketball type.
Yeah, they were short. I'm like, that's too short. Okay. And he would wear those around. And finally, I had to say, you know what? Those look like women's shorts. They look like women's shorts. I started wearing them, and then he stopped wearing them. Because they fit me better than him. Oh my God. I go, yeah, you need a little bit longer shorts there, dude. And now he has more clothes than me. So that's where that went.
See the monster you created.
Yeah. He
Your
took
fault.
over the walk-in closet. It's his. It's not mine. It's pretty much his. So Dr. Oz is an accomplished cardiothoracic surgeon.
Should have stuck with that.
Yeah, he kind of, I used to really like him, but I think he's kind of gotten out of control lately.
The thing is when you give why people liked him originally is he was kind of like straight up honest in your face about some of the things he would say. Eventually, with that kind of presentation, you're going to say something that people aren't going to like, and of course you've already built yourself up to where everybody likes my opinions, and you'll say something that's really not the common thought, and that's it. You're done. After that, you lose your entire audience over one thing. Is usually how it works out.
Yeah. Dr. Oz is hailed as one of the TV's biggest idiots, but he's actually far from it. They actually put that in here. I can't believe that. He's got 5,000 open heart surgeries under his belt as well. 5,000? Dang. Lung transplants. So
any organ transplant is a big deal, and lungs especially, because there's a lot that goes into that.
Wow. Okay. Conan O'Brien is a Harvard grad. Didn't know that. In what? He graduated magna cum laude. It doesn't. History and literature. Another history buff.
Yeah. And he utilizes that. And you can tell, because obviously, even with all the shows and stuff like that in the past, have been kind of goofy and wacky. Yeah. But there would be like almost like a multi-layered joke where if you know the topic that he's talking about, which is like up here, it's like, aha! And everyone else that doesn't know what you're talking about just sees it as like silly and hilarious still. So he's one of those type of comedians where he's doing the full shotgun blast of comedy, where you get a little of smart mixed in with just irreverent, silly stuff. But
I'm going to go real fast through these next ones. Harry Hill's a neuroscientist.
His hair's on fire.
Rashida Jones, degree in comparative religion and from Harvard. Wow. I took one of those comparative religion classes, the one. Now I can't remember the title of it. Kind of like all religions around the world type of deal. It was actually really interesting. I liked it. Gerard Butler, law degree. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, degree in criminology and physiology, of course. Brooke Shields, degree in French literature from Princeton. Danica McKellar, mathematics. Oh, yeah. This girl's supposed to be a real math whiz.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What show was she on again? Was this Wonder Years? Yeah. Where she is supposed to be some kind of math whiz.
Wait a minute. That last sentence there for her bit.
Percolation and Gibbs state multiplicity for ferromagnetic Ashkin-Teller models on 2 dimensions. Oh, that's the title of the paper she wrote.
See, McKellar co-authors the scientific paper titled Percolation and Gibbs State Multiplicity for Ferromagnetic Ashton-Teller Models on 2 Dimensions.
Oh my God.
I know there's some English words in there. I don't know all. Ferromagnetic, that's iron, that's magnetism. Okay, I get that. States. This is interesting. I don't know what that is.
Now you're gonna look it up, huh? Write it down quick. Percolation.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Dexter Holland, offspring, impressive PhD. You've got a PhD in molecular biology. Shaquille O'Neal, a doctorate in education. Yeah, you think that's one of those?
Hard to believe.
Doctoral capstone paper is titled "The Duality of Humor and Aggression in Leadership Styles."
What?
Yeah, he's got a doctoral.
Right.
Okay, I think I'm done with this pretty much. I think we gave it a good go. For sure. I think we didn't scare too many people away. We only had like a few people watching this morning. I think
everyone else still thinks it's Thursday too.
I know. Probably working. Everybody's probably working. I don't work. You don't work. But I got to keep working on this show for Sunday. There's still a few more things I have to tie up with that. I have to get my yard done today. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go out there and decorate. See if I can drag the coffin out of the garage. It's really heavy. It's really heavy.
There's still a body in it?
I have a bunch of Halloween stuff in it.
Oh, it's packed.
I packed with stuff, and then I hammered all the way around so that the lid wouldn't pop open. So now I have to drag that out, pop that. It's not going to make it too much longer. It has lasted so many PCSs that it's like really in bad shape. It's warped. You know, it's just made out of plyboard, so it's like in bad shape. It looks really good, but it's hard to store. It's really hard to store. So anyway, thank you for waking me up this morning. I appreciate it.
It's what I do.
It's what you do. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget about Sunday's show. It's going to be a good one. We're going to have a good time with that. Hopefully
I'll be on with Karen from Doof Doof Paranormal tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and be on with Sonny and who knows who else at midnight Eastern tonight on that other show.
That you're gonna be like exhausted.
Oh no!
Night.
No, I've done that stunt. We'll end up talking on Sonny's show. And it'll be like, well, the show will be over like after 2 hours, but then we'll stay on there and doing this until like 5 in the morning.
Crazy. I like watching you guys. I'll put you on and fall asleep. So everybody, thanks for being here. Love you guys. Hit that like button before you leave, please. We're just here for your entertainment. That's all. Love ya. Bye.